Hey guys, so today's video will be the explanation of why I couldn't make last week's video and what pushes my buttons. So I couldn't upload my video last week because I did make it. I just couldn't upload it because it was so big and it took so long, and at some point my computer just froze and it made me do the process all over again. And then when I went to go upload it again, it said upload pending, and that lasted for an hour, so it was already 3 days after I was supposed to upload. So I was already gonna take somebody's day, and they're gonna upload that day too, so it was gonna be 2 videos in one day, and I didn't think that was fair, but I had to do it. It was getting stressful, so I said I'll just explain myself next week. So that's what I'm doing, and yeah, that's why I couldn't upload last week. But I'm here today, and I'm going to tell you what pushes my buttons. So first off, I'm gonna name 3 things, and if I come up with more, I'll tell them to you too, but if not, then I'm just gonna stick with those 3. So the first one is patterns and rules. And this sounds kind of weird, but what pushes my buttons is when, so if somebody hands you paper with like direct rules of what to do, like step 1 do this, step 2 do this, step 3 do this to get the best result you can get, I'm going to follow those exact rules, the exact measurements, everything. So it's sort of frustrating because there are some people that like just, it's not that they don't care, they care, but like if something doesn't go their way, they'll try another thing, and that other thing can either be totally different or close to that, but I just can't unless there's no possible way to actually do it. Then do it that way. So for instance, if like you have a box of color pencils in front of your classroom and one rule says color this shape blue, but you don't have blue, and then you're in a group, if one person like says let's just forget about blue, let's do green because green isn't being used, no, walk up to the bin of colored pencils in the front of the room and grab blue and come back and color it blue because it says clearly to color it blue. That ticks me off. Follow the freaking rules if you can. If there's some reason why you can't and it's impossible, yeah, I understand, like color it green. Go ahead, color it freaking purple for all I care. But if it is possible, go walk your lazy over there, pick up a blue and color it blue. That's it. Number 2, judging. Do not judge somebody unless you know them personally and know everything about them, or not everything, but know enough about them to judge them, okay? So if we are walking down the street or doing something and you point at somebody and you say, ew, or any, like, it could be that small, ew, I am going to have a debate with you. Why ew? You don't know them. Why are you commenting? What if somebody walked past you and you heard them and they looked at you and they said, ew? What are you gonna think? Exactly. So, don't judge without knowing somebody. Okay, moving on. Now, this one's a little personal, more of in my sort, not really anymore, but it was sort of in my environment, so like my everyday life, is being sexist. Or like, yeah, I think that's being sexist, like saying you can't do something because you are a girl. That just, I am not talking to you for the rest of the day. I'm having a long face for the rest of the day. No, I can't. I am done right there. Do not start with you can't do something because you are a girl. I have actually 2 stories that I want to tell you guys, and these are my personal experiences with this type of treatment from someone else. I wanted to go to the park. And I asked this person. I asked them. I'm like, can I go to the park? And keep in mind, I am older than all my siblings. I'm the oldest. And I asked, can I go to the park to go work out? Of course, to go run. Because at the time I actually cared about myself. But now I'm like, ugh. Anyway. So I asked them, like, can I go to the park to go exercise? Not to go hang out. Not to go play ball or do stuff like riding a bike. To go exercise. Something that doesn't involve somebody else unless you are going together. And in this case, I was going alone. And it was sort of getting dark. It wasn't to the point where it's like pitch black, but it was sort of getting dark. And I'm like, okay, so can I go to the park to go exercise? This particular person says, not without your brother. My brother is 2 years younger than me. Well, sort of. I don't know if it's 2 years or 1 year and some months. I don't want to do the math right now. He says, not without your brother. I'm like, what's my brother gonna do? He's 2 years younger than me. What's he gonna do? He's like, just not without your brother. And I'm like, okay, tell me this. Why can he go to the park alone with friends? Like, I understand, like, it's with friends and he's not alone. But still, like, why can he go to the park alone? His answer to me is, because you're a girl. That blew my top. That just pushed the exact button, like the red huge button that says do not push. He pushed it. No, don't do that. I want a serious explanation to why I can't go to the park other than that I'm a girl. I just can't. I just don't do that to me. It ticks me off. It's not funny. Okay, second story. So we were going to move into this house that I'm in right now. We move in, and we're looking at it, and they've already signed the papers and everything, and we're about to move in. And I'm like, okay, let me choose a room, you know. And for some odd reason, I like being as far away from my parents as possible. No, it's because I like my privacy. I like, when I'm alone, I like it quiet. I don't like noise. So, I mean, it's not a major difference to the way this room's at, but anyway. So there's this room, and so if you walk out my door, there's a door right in front of you, sort of a little more to the left, and there's a room. And the room spreads out more that way than mine. So of course it's closer to the entrance than mine. And there's a window where you can open the blinds, you can see right there, like the person that's at the door is like right in front of your window. So and these windows had screens on them and stuff, so it was fine. So like somebody can easily get in through the window. So I say, okay, I want this room. And my mom says, well, the boys already have that, my two stepbrothers. She says, the boys are sleeping there. And I'm like, well, so I can't have it? She's like, well, I mean, I said, yeah, go ahead, but you're gonna have to talk to your stepdad. So I go to my stepdad, I'm like, hey, I talked to the boys, they said I can have this room, it's fine with them, like, whatever. And then he says, no. And I'm like, that's all he says no. And I asked him, like, why? Like, there's no reason why I can't have a room, like, it's just a room, right? And he says, because you're a girl. Now, he doesn't say it like that, but that's more of like the intention of what he meant. Because this pissed me off. Okay, so he says, the window's right next to the entrance, so I don't want you there. And I know, like, I understand he wants to, like, protect me and everything, and it's fine, love you too, but, no, that is not the right answer. You implied that because I am a girl, I can't be in front of the entrance. I understand somebody can get in and stuff, but there are screens on the windows, nobody can get in that easily, and I will hear them before they do. So, don't do that. That is not a way to go. Like, it's fine. Like, it would have been better if he said, I feel uncomfortable for you being next to the window. It just makes me uncomfortable and I don't want to feel that way every time you go to sleep or something. Like that, that's fine. Like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, you care. Yay. And I understand he does care even with what he said, but the way he said it was implied that because I was a girl, I couldn't stay in there. That just ticked me off. Like, don't do that. Please do not do that. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the pet peeves that I have. Things that push my buttons. It's all of them. Well, the major ones. Those are all the major ones. And I don't think I can think of any. Go ahead and comment below, what is your pet peeves, what ticks you off, what pushes your buttons, what grinds your gears, and I will read them, hopefully, if there are any. And we are up to 46 subscribers last time I checked, and I am so grateful. And I hope you like this video and subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye.